In breaking news, a convicted terrorist who had plotted to bomb the MCG will be released from custody as early as today. Holly Edward Smith is in Melbourne for us. Holly, what will the conditions for Abdul Nacer Benbrika be?
Tom, well, there will be dozens of conditions that Mr Benbrika has to comply with when he is likely released from prison down near Geelong this afternoon. Supreme Court Justice Elizabeth Hollingworth will today formalise this ESO, which is the extended supervision order. Now, this has been a point of discussion as to whether or not Mr Benbrika would get an ESO or whether or not he would continue on the continued detention order that he has been on since 2020. Some of the conditions that have been outlined this morning in the Victoria Supreme Court are some 30 conditions, some with multiple sub-conditions as well. So there are a lot of points to go through, but some of the main ones is that he will be monitored by electronic devices. He will have to continue with mental health and de-radicalisation appointments and can't engage or knowingly engage with a number of people, including convicted terrorists as well as people from certain countries. The exact list of who those that list may include is being looked at now by both the defence as well as the prosecution. It will also prevent him leaving Victoria or attending places like airports without consent from the AFP. And again, he will have that electronic monitoring device, so the Australian Federal Police can have eyes on his location at every point of the day. Now, this order has been put in for 12 months. The Attorney-General's office wanted to see it put in place for 3 years, but the Justice Elizabeth Hollingworth has gone with that 1-year mark, saying that a number of expert psychologists and experts in de-radicalisation do say that if he continues with these mental health and de-radicalisation appointments, that it's likely that he may be able to go into the community without these extreme monitoring and supervision orders. So she hopes that in 12 months' time, the next justice that looks at this case will be able to have a clean slate and take a fresh look at Abdul Nacer Benbrika's actions since he will be released this afternoon.
All right, that breaking news coming in. Thank you, Holly. We'll talk to the opposition later this hour as well about their thoughts. This whole issue has been a pretty hot button one, of course, since that High Court decision.